Good morning, everybody. How are you doing today, beautiful? My name is Joesephyr, and we're going to be doing some pulls for Sherlotta. Even though I'm not that fussed by Sherlotta, because I already have Selfie, but I still want Zach BT, goddarn it, and it's the last chance I really have to get him. And if I get Sherlotta, then it's something fun that I can play around with for now, and then when her FR and BT come out later, I have access to her LD, so that's one less thing off the checklist, I suppose. And I'm also over cap on tickets, so I figured why not? You know, sometimes you just throw a bit of caution to the wind. But before we get started, of course, on anything, I do always shout out one of my patrons over on Patreon, which is my members-only website, where you can get title cards made for you by myself, as well as having them sent out to you at the higher tiers, voice chats we do together, private streams we do together, all sorts of things. Without my patrons, I wouldn't be here. So a massive thank you goes out to all of you. But as I said, I do always shout out one every time I release a video. Today that person is going to be Biridan, who has Cyan on their title card, which is an LD I would have very much liked to have gotten, but I never managed to get him. I tried and I failed miserably. So I never managed to get him for his call ability, which is sad. But thank you, Biridan, and thank you to everybody else as well. Now, we've also got this banner here, but there's literally nothing on here that I want, so I'm like just going to ignore that for the time being. But this one, I still don't have Zach BT, and I obviously don't have Sherlotta LD, but I do have Selfie, so I'm not going to go crazy. Oh well, here we go. Let's see what happens. I mean, a gold orb off the bat. We're back on the tea now. We're back on the tea now after Enacrow. Enacrow, we had coffee for Enacrow, but we're back on the tea today. If I don't get Zach BT, I probably won't token him in the end after all. But I would like him still. Because I've lived this long without him, and I certainly don't have to have him, and I really want Snow. So I'm happy to not have Zach, even though he is really good. A random 15. Right, well, let's see what we can do with some tickies, shall we? Nothing there. I don't know how far I'm willing to go. Maybe 100, 150, something like that. 150, 200? Not sure exactly. I'm kind of being quite cavalier with my tickets recently because, you know, all it takes is for a short burst of luck when it comes to LDs, and it allows you to save really quite heavily. Well, that's a Sherlotta EX. We don't need that. I mean, the other thing that I might do is I might, like, spend some now. Oh, well, well, there's Sherlotta LD. Guess I'm not getting Zach then. I mean, that's amazing. That is like, I mean, Zach's batch of LDs has been really quite spectacular for me. That's pretty amazing. Still wanted the BT though. Let me know in the comments, or if you're watching this on YouTube or if you're on stream, has this kind of ever happened to you where you're like, I know that my luck's been amazing and I have no grounds to complain, but I still don't have the thing I wanted. So I guess we're just not going to get to use Zach, realistically. But I can always token him down the line, like, if I want to. Like, we've got Laguna coming out, and I do still want, like, him. And then Snow's coming, so I can live without Zach pretty happily. But then if I don't get Snow, then it's like, oh, okay, well, I guess we'll have to wait and see what happens with that then. But we can't predict the future, so we're just going to have to wait and see. I'm probably happy enough to not use Zach for the time being. If I really want him, then I can go back and get that then. But getting Sherlotta LD that quickly is pretty fantastic. So that's going to be all for the pull section of this video. Oh, actually, no, it's not. No, it's not. We do have the random, this batch that we might as well do the free pull on. Which also has a gold orb, like, sure. I don't need anything from this, but I mean, if you want to give me 5 BT tokens, I'm not going to complain. No, it's a Garland DX. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, so that actually is the end of the pull section of this video, because there's nothing I can pull on right now, which is quite funny, until Laguna comes out on Thursday. But I will be doing my stuff for Laguna on the Friday. So if you're watching this video, then I will have probably just done my Laguna video, my Laguna stream and all of that. Because on Thursday I have my subathon, and Tuesday obviously I have my 6.1 for FF14 major stream, and there's a lot going on next week as well. It's been heavy, but well, I certainly can't complain at this. So thank you very much for watching the pulls, and I'll see you for the Lufenia, which I hear is quite a fun one. So I'll see you guys in just a bit. Meteor, and I have to say, I'm actually really loving this Lufenia. It is very restrictive. Very restrictive. You can get away with probably a selfie friend, because I've never seen an event that goes, you need this banner unit. But in all fairness, when that banner unit is selfie, I think it's okay. Because let's be honest, everyone was pulling for her to begin with if they didn't already have her. So I've got Selfie, Cloud, and Sherlotta, because I want a reason to use Sherlotta. I did also have a little play around with people like Lena and some other characters, and even like Warrior of Light in my main party, but the damage just wasn't there. So I thought, screw it, I'll bring Cloud. He does damage. And I'm actually taking Warrior of Light Call with me, so that I have an out for the behemoth that's in this event, taking lots of turns after a BT phase, because it punishes you for a single character taking 5 turns in a row, which includes summon phase and BT phase. So by having Warrior of Light Call, it means that I can use Cloud's BT phase completely safely. And then a Ramza friend, just because having the Ramza buff means that Cloud's Meteor Rain will deal 850k plus per enemy, so it's gonna help with the Lufenia roll. But what? It's just such an interesting event to me. I find this very, very cool. So I'm actually going to start with, I guess, just Light of the Crystal Generation, just to get a little bit of a charge. And then just go straight in with that. But we need Selfie to go off, really. But I'm not going to be using Bitter End just yet. So we're going to go straight into Rapture, because we definitely want to have that active. Because silly ability is silly. And then I can afford to use Blade Beam as well, which is nice. Because it deals so much damage that it delays. So it means that I still get to tick the orb up regardless. So it works really well. So yeah, Blade Beam. Sure, you do your bit. So yes, not a problem. Cloud's actually turned out to be really good for this. I've been very impressed with Cloud here. So it only ticks down by 1, so that's really good. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to use Finishing Touch on the Guardian, because the Guardian doesn't have an ability that will instantly, like, its Lufenia Orb isn't lethal, whereas the Behemoth's is. And then on the next turn I will use Cloud's BT attack. So, to be honest with you, I'm actually tempted to just swap in... I'm actually tempted to just swap in Ramza. To be honest, it's terrible. Because Sherlotta's really cute and cool, but honestly, Ramza's just going to do a better job. Because if I go Crystal Idol... Get rid of the turn so I don't have to worry about that. And then the debuffs, I'm also like putting loads of frame debuffs so the Behemoth doesn't have HP regen. And then at this point, I think I just bring in Ramza and then go off with Cloud. Because I'm not even sure I need his BT phase, to be honest. Let me think. How do I want to do this? Yeah, I'm just going to do that. It's just the right... It's the right move to make. And then I could just use Rapture again, so that I definitely have that active. But I think this will be the turn I use Bitter End on Selfie. Just have to be careful. Because that's... Oh, it didn't do that much damage. I was expecting that to do more damage, not gonna lie. That changes things slightly. Because I think I just Rapture here then in that case. Because I need to build that up while Cloud's building up. But luckily, Rams's LD will tick it up as well. So that's actually fine. Oh yes, I need to wall. Good, thank you for that. Because you wall with Selfie after Ramza comes out because it maxes out its slots. Thank you. Because then we are like completely not worried about any of that. So if I bitter end over here, then that's actually okay. That's actually fine. Because I don't care about him getting his Lufenia attack. And I might not need it anyway, if I'm careful. If I use Rapture again, then it's going to tick it back up. Because now we've got the HP damage cap up, it's going to make a big difference. As you can see. So that's now ticked up to 8. Like, if I have to use... Because if I... Honestly, Cloud's BT phase is just going to kill them all. So if I just go straight into BT attack... Again, I'm going to use it over here, though, because hopefully... Maybe this, if this doesn't do 850k damage, there's something wrong with my Cloud. Thank you. I was getting a bit nervous there. I was like, if that doesn't do the amount of damage, then that's a problem. And then, again, with Ramza, it should tick up and then down. And even if it doesn't, I have the Selfie phase up, so it's okay. And then again, I can use Rapture again just to tick them up, because the phase is what's going to matter here. Yeah, it's ticked up. That's fine. So, really, I don't even have to do that, to be honest. So, what's this? You've only got one turn left off. Aura. Well, we might as well apply it. Joe, I love this piece of music from Final Fantasy VIII, and it took me the longest time to remember what its name was. It's really bad. But it's called The Stage is Set, and I actually love it. See, now with Ramza's HP cap up, her HP plus is doing that, which is really good. Now I'm going to have to use the BT phase, because otherwise I'm not going to get the call, like the Warrior of Light LD call, ready for when I come out of the phase. So we're going to go straight to burst. And then first things first, we're going to do Meteor Rain and reapply that. So that we've got Marco up. I might have gone one turn too early with the LD call on Selfie. But it's fine. It's not the end of the world. And then let's go Blade Beam. I want to take out... Because if I could take out the Behemoth first, I'm good. Poor old Sherlotta, I feel really bad. That's 10% gone. Like, just snapped out of existence. So then, Finishing Touch. Because it's still got the most HP dumps in his kit, even though I'm already launching with Selfie. That's another 9% gone. I mean, I might as well Cross Slash. Oh, I could have critical crushed earlier actually, because I would have gotten the effect. I would have gotten the effect, and that would have made some sense. Hello, Unholy Taco. How are you? But the damage is still being dealt, so it's all good. So critical crush, just because I should have done it earlier and didn't, because then I get the effect from it. That'll at least help his BT attack because of the brave damage caps. I think he's got brave damage caps. I know he doesn't have HP damage cap. Oh, it's lovely to see you, my darling. Thank you for coming along. So yeah, he's on 12%, so this is not going to take long for him to fall down. It's on 2%. It's kind of annoying because he's gonna get a full attack phase off, which is kind of upsetting. If I'd left it a little while longer, you could probably just race this if you really wanted to. You could probably just race it, but he's not going to do any damage to me because I have the LD call active from Warrior of Light. Because he doesn't actually do a lot of bravery damage. Oh, he's put his shield up. That's just rude. He gains bravery and then attacks you. So he's not going to actually do an awful lot here. This might... No, nothing. I was like, Meteor might tickle, but that's the worst of it. So I guess we just Ice Brand here because we're going to need to push that off. Oh, he's not got a shield up. That's hilarious. I thought he had a shield up. He doesn't actually have one. Selfie, if you don't have her, get her. Just do it. And this is over now because he can't take a turn. Yeah, don't take Garnet to this. Oh, is the shield not framed? Oh, wow, he tried to overbuff past it. He overbuffed past it. That's hilarious. Storming, just Ice Brand. Yeah, a lot of these global ones I love. I love these events. A, because I'm going into them blind. Because I don't know what they are. Because I obviously stream first thing in the morning. So when I wake up, it's all fresh and new. And it's only like chat telling me what's going on when I see it. So I actually really love it. Blade Beam, I guess. Might not even need to summon here. Honestly, Cloud is an investment I do not regret. Cloud is one that I know I'm going to use, especially when Snow comes out. Once Snow's out, it's over. Oh, I might need to summon because of... just because of the Lufenia Orb. Exactly. Like, Cloud plus Snow as well, I love it. Rapture. You haven't got anything else to do. Why not Garnet? Because her off-turn attack will cause the Lufenia Orb to do crazy things where you don't want them to. Because imagine every 4 turns, their Lufenia Orb just goes down by 3 whether you want it or not. And you don't want that. Well, let's summon, because we should, really. And I'm going to use the EX. And then this should be very over. If it's not it's dead here. Poor old Sherlotta didn't even get a look in, did she? This is like... This is the trend I'm finding with events lately. Like, I'll get the character because I'm pulling for the BT. Get the character but not the BT. And then they serve as window dressing for the next X amount of time. So I'm like, happened with Edit Crow. Happened with Steiner. And it's happened with Charlotta. I'm like, if the game would just give me BTs... it wouldn't be a thing, but the game won't give them to me. As a matter of fact, I think the last BT I pulled was Garnet. So, yeah, yeah. But if you don't have Selfie, this banner is extraordinary. Do stay tuned if you're watching this on YouTube, as we're going to be tackling Dimensions End as well. Although I might actually do that as a separate video because it's 3 tier. I will at least put the center gate up for Dimensions End because the other two are very easy nowadays. And then obviously Laguna as well, which I will be doing a day later because I have my stream anniversary subathon on the Thursday. So if you'd like to come along to that and come and play some fighting games with me, that would be really awesome. I'd love to see you guys there because it's something that we can play together. And yeah, Selfie's disgusting. Go get Selfie. Thank you very much, guys. I'll see you later. Bye. Hello there everybody, welcome back. How are you doing, beautiful? My name is Joesephyr, and as you can see, things look a little bit different in today's video, or this part of today's video, because this is obviously paired up with what we did on Monday. I'm actually a bit behind on my DFFOO this week, purely because yesterday we did our fighting game subathon to celebrate 2 years of streaming on Twitch, and honestly it was a wonderful day. I was really nervous about it, truth be told, because I know it's a bit of a departure for what I'm known for, but it really was like very fun to do. I really enjoyed myself, and honestly, hanging back a bit on doing this made me feel quite vindicated, and it was really nice. So it made me look forward to doing this a bit more, and that was really nice. So with any luck, my patience will be rewarded, because I would like to get Laguna BT. And I haven't pulled a BT in quite a while. Like, I tokened one, but I haven't had one in quite a while. So, obviously, if I get Laguna's LD with tickets, I'll stop, and then I'll pull on a different banner, because I am over encumbered with tickets at the moment. But I don't have Shadow, but I don't particularly want Shadow. But hey, free multi-draw, you never know. So, let's go ahead and just get stuck in, shall we? So, we'll go straight in here. I mean, there's a gold orb. That's always a good start. Certainly on a free pull. Let me know what you guys think of the new look as well, because I worked from morning till night. I actually deleted all of my old overlays to force myself to do it all. So I sat there and I did it. Oh, that's a Laguna EX. Oh, no, we don't want that. That's not what we're... That's not the T. That's not the T. So, let's do the free draw here before we get started on doing any tickets. Okay, well, we might as well do the free draw from Terra's batch. See what we get from that. Okay, that one's blue. Yeah, that's a nothing. That's fine. Okay, so let's go ahead and use some tickets over on Laguna. I'm willing to go pretty deep with tickets on this one. Oh, well, there's Laguna LD. My LD luck recently has been really good. Like, really good. But I can't get BT. So it's like, it's one of those things like, I know I can't complain, like, at all, but there's no reason to pull on this banner now. But I'm really overburdened with these tickets, so I don't really know what to do. And I don't want to BT token Laguna as well, having just done Tidus and missed out on Zac. So... I guess I could throw a few tickets for Shadow. Why not? Why not? Let's just throw a few. I'm not going to do loads, so I don't actually want Shadow that badly. I do have Terra BT already, yes. I do have Terra BT already. But I'm certainly not in a complaint to put, like, in a position to pull. I'm certainly not in a position to complain. I guess I'll just pull on the other banners as they come around. Like, I don't have Saz or anything, so... Some Aerith-y bits. I'm only going to do these 10 more. I actually don't particularly want Shadow. I'm not that fussed. I'm really not. So, because I just wouldn't use it, so it's just, I'm just wasting tickets here. I'd probably be better off on the silly, silly small chance of pulling for Laguna BT. So I'm going to stop there. But, hey, you know, let's not complain. LDs are like, the LD luck has been real recently. So thank you very much, and I will see you for the center gate for DET8. See you in a bit. Hello there everybody, welcome back. We're going to tackle the center gate for Dimensions End Transcendence 8. For the middle, for the left and right, I used, basically because I don't have Laguna BT, I wanted to take a BT unit and a reason to take Rydia. So I decided to go with Rydia, Squall and Laguna to get that father-son bit going on. And on the right gate, I soloed it with Terra, but also kind of put Steiner in there so I could take Steiner for this part of the fight. So I'm now taking Terra with BT plus 0, Steiner and Rydia. And then Rydia should cater for most of the boring bit of this fight, but I've popped Setsucall in there just to be on the safe side. And then Sid Reigns, because alongside Steiner, it will make Terra's BT phase much stronger for the phase where you can't let him get a turn. And then Kurasame, because Kurasame. So let's see how we do. If I have to speed this video up, then I will apologise in advance, but this is quite a long fight, and it's obviously being paired up with another fight as well. So if it is a bit long, then I might speed some of it up. I may not have to, but we'll have to wait and see. So we'll start with Summon Dragon. don't know how much damage. Like, the only thing I am a little concerned about is how much damage I'm going to be able to deal. But I think it'll be okay. So, stock break. Meltdown should be alright here, shouldn't it? Yeah, we'll start with Meltdown. Get the defense down. Well, Terror's capping, so that's good. Fire Breath. Sure. That's just speed down, right? Yeah, speed down. I can live with that. Because I don't want to have to use Radiant Breath for a little while yet. So if I can help it, then I won't. So I'm going to put Ice Blade on. This fight's very unique. It's very unique. It's a long-winded one, but I think that it's designed really well. I like the idea of there being 3 HP bars, and I like... You can't let him take turns. Now, you have to let him take turns. I think the dynamic is really interesting. Go with Spellblade Plus. Damage seems to be okay. How many turns do I have for this? 110. Okay. Seems to be okay. And then I have EX. Like, because I'm avoiding using Chaos Wave if I can help it. I don't mind a little bit of damage, so that's okay. To be honest, the only thing I'm worrying about is Rydia running out of skills. Hammer Break? Yeah, should be okay. I'm actually really enjoying Steiner. Okay, I didn't do extra damage. That's good, because we can Riot Blade, and then if I need to use a Chaos Wave, I can do that, because obviously I need to get the extra turns in where possible, and I can do the BT phase and all the Chaos Waves for the last bit, so... Oh, how did your raiding go last night, Bowie? Oh, your EXN singer? Because I would have loved to have joined in last night, but I was so tired. Just finished my subathon. By the way, for those of you who came along to that, thank you so much. It was extremely validating to know that people were like getting something from that, and I'm very, very grateful. So if you were around for that, it was really wonderful. Thank you so, so much. And now let's go... You've still got your buff, don't you? Right behind you, mister. Yep, so let's go with the Chaos Wave. While he's got 5 counts of Hyoro, I thought it would just be a worthwhile time to do that. Meteor. Bang, 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 bang. Yeah, we did some Savage raiding last night, and I was like, I don't know how we did it. We got our re-clears, but we didn't get any further. Steiner and his green gals, his Gissel pickles. Very good. I love that. Another meteor. And then let's go with... I mean, I'm just going to meteor again because I keep the skill then. Yeah. Meltdown because I want the defense proc. Because he's still got only 3 turns. How far into Savage am I? Tornadoes on Phoenix. And then let's get an LD cast on Steiner because you're running out of stuff there. We're doing okay there. We're getting there. Not a sharp horn. Wait. Why did that not do damage? I'm just like, hold on a minute. How far are you? You got 4 turns of Mother Dragon left, which is the buff that you get from Radiant Breath. So we're fine. We don't need to use that right away. So we'll just flare. And then we'll melt down here. We'll get a launch out of it, which is kind of nice. Did it have no bravery? Oh, okay. I was just like, why did that not do damage? I was talking, so I wasn't paying attention. I was like, fairly sure that's supposed to do damage. Let's use the free skill on boost all, actually. Because we have plenty of skill uses left, so... It missed Steiner. It missed him. Oh. I'm so sorry. Well, this turn I'm going to use Radiant Flare, I think. Just so that we've got it on. And I need to refresh Rydia anyway. Well, actually, what I could do is be cheeky and use the... no, because then my speed down's gone, so I might as well just leave it. Because we're coming up to the 10% mark, so... Right, Blade, absolutely. Get those charges back. I'm sad that I'm not using Laguna for this, if I'm honest. I'm kind of sad that I'm not using Laguna. Because it just doesn't feel good. Because I'm like, oh, I want that BT, but he really just isn't that fantastic without his BT. Like, he's good, but not good enough, really. Well, we may as well use the weak damage up all if it's there, because then I'll just use the free skill on that, and then we'll summon Dragon. Might as well get the free bravery stacks. And then soon we're going to go in for... Right, so Meltdown is fine. This will miss. Because I ain't dealing with that. No, ma'am. Oh, he's got his aura up now. That's fine. Because I only have regen, so that's actually okay. Like, he's getting a bit of health out of me, but it's fine. Flare. And then... Oh, he's getting Steiner regens, though, so that's the thing. I want to break him if I can, so... Because I need Terra to get turns, but I don't want to waste a Meteor here. Oh, I could just Heavenly Fist, actually. And then just go straight to BT Fate. No, that seems like a waste. No, I think... Where's Meteor leave me, actually? Oh, still there. Let's just hope Meteor breaks him. It didn't. It didn't break him. It's okay. He's allowed a turn. He's allowed a turn. Because he's going to miss whoever he goes for anyway, so we've still got a blink left, so it's alright. It's just annoying. I need to reapply Hyoro anyway. Oh, that's also frustrating. Because it's going to go back down to 1 as soon as he gets a turn. He's not going to do anything with it, but it's okay. Able to recover. Right, okay, let's see if we... Rydia, do you reckon you could break 134k? Do you reckon? Good girl! Go Rydia! Okay, now we're going to Chaos Wave and go in. Also, Rydia, do you reckon you could take that much down? Because then I get the full Hyoro, and that's way better. You're fine for all of that, so I guess we just go for each of them and then Riot Blade at the end. And then I have 70 turns, in theory, to go all out for the... to just, like, bypass everything. I think I'll BT this turn. Or this time round, rather, so... you can Melt Down and then Riot Blade and then BT. Or I can do it BT now because then I've still got a turn of that and that means I've got another turn left of the... Yeah, let's do that. So Heavenly Fist. Because using Sid Rain's call with Steiner in your party, way better. Just as an FYI, way better. And now I will go burst, because then I can make a use of the free skill during that. So, Meteor. So we'll HP attack with you and then Bravery attack with Steiner, because then we get the refill. It's only annoying because you don't get the refill on the turn that you use the call. But, yeah, it's nice. It's really nice. So, Magic Meteor again. The reason I like launches isn't necessarily for the two other participants, it's for the percentile increase in damage you get once the total's finished. I think it makes a world of difference. Because, like, by adding, that's what, another 100k? It's actually another 125k. Like, what would have dealt, like, maybe 500k actually deals 800k just because of the calculation between the percentile increases. So that's why I think launches are as powerful as they are. It's just that percentile damage increase during a burst phase. Obviously, you can play into it as well, which makes it super powerful by, like, Kai's LD call, having Selfie. There's a reason Selfie is as good as she is. Magic Meltdown. And then we get the BT attack. It feels wrong using Man with a Machine Gun and not having Laguna in my party. It feels so wrong. Because once we get to the next phase, he actually can't do anything. I just have to be taking the turns to do damage with Terra. I keep saying Garnet because force a habit. By the way, for those of you who are watching on YouTube, or those of you who are in the chat on Twitch, what do we think of the new look? Breaking the damage cap back in OG Dissidia with Wall Rush. Exactly, it's very that. It's very that. Might as well Riot Blade, get that back, because I'll get a launch out of that as well. And the extra HP dump is valuable. So yeah, we've got 70 turns to let him take 10. I'm sure we'll be okay, as long as I don't go too crazy with Terror at this point. Terra is a character I really like with her BT plus 0 because it's the rework that has the majority of her power. Like, or at least enough of it to carry me through like events like this. I may as well write a Chaos Wave again because I'm not going to use it during... Like, I'll use it at the end if I have to, but if I don't need to, why bother? Because we've already got a Blink stack on everybody, so whatever he does first isn't going to do anything. Oh, I'm glad that you like it. Tuesday I was terrible. I didn't play this yesterday or Wednesday. Because Wednesday I was doing this. I actually, like I said earlier, I deleted all my old layouts so that I could go, right, you're doing this. Do you ever do that? Where you get to that point where you're like, okay, I have to do this now. Otherwise I'm in trouble. Right, so if this next bit takes too long, this will be the bit of the video I speed up. I now have to be careful. Luckily, all of Terra's turns are free, so it's fine. So, but we can't break him with normal breaking, so that's good. Just lots of damage in a short space of time, please, Terra, if you could. That would be absolutely delish. Thank you. Summon Dragon, sure, you can do that. We've got a little bit of a frame jump there. That never happens to me on Dissidia. How rude. Also, I got my camera lens upgraded as well, so the quality of the video should be much better now too. Hopefully, if I can get the settings correct. I don't claim to be a whiz on these things. What's that you only have 2 turns left of? Oh, the enchant. Oh, okay. Right behind you, mister. I mean, power break, I guess. That's much better damage from Steiner. Thank you, my dear. Use dual cast, because that doesn't jump your turn, does it? So, whereas Meteor... Oh no, Meteor won't either. That's fine then. So this next turn... As long as Rydia gets turns between what the enemy's doing, it's fine. So Flare... Rydia's EX is quite quick as well on the recast, so that's really helpful. Because the only thing I was really worried about at the start of this fight was Rydia running out of skills, or possibly Terra running out of them. Oh, and you're going for Terra. You're going for her again. Well, that's mean. So just dual cast here. Just because I want that build up more than anything. I don't care about the BT effect really. Aesthetic refresh is it's very. To be honest, I do that kind of thing a lot, where I feel the jush and I need it. So Radiant Breath. Let's get that back on and get that free skill. The damage is going lovely. No problems there. Looking forward to this next era of Joesephyr. Thank you, Simaris. That's really sweet of you to say. I appreciate that. Flare Sword. I brought Setsucall along to be safe. I really don't think I'm going to need it. And then Riot Blade, because then we get our stacks back. Exactly, we've just refreshed. Although Rydia for some reason... Oh, okay, so that's 7, so that's fine. It'd be nice if you stopped attacking Rydia, though. If you could, that would be great. Summon Leviathan, I guess, just because then we get a free skill use of that and the water enchant back on. Because we need that. And then put Boost All back on. And then Spellblade. You do that. I didn't do a lot of damage now. Steiner did it. Come on, darling. You can do better than that. Well, there's the... Again, the other nice thing with this is that the only thing I really have to worry about is the regens on my party. I'm not actually regenning anything. Meteor's fine here. I haven't even used my summon. I don't think there's a point where I'm going to need to either, really. You're attacking Rydia again? What is your problem? I'm actually going to use, like, Setsucall here, because it's getting on my nerves. Leave poor Rydia alone. It's got an obsession, honestly. Thank you very much for the follow there, Goff. Stock break, sure. Why not? I mean, poor old Steiner's really not turning it out with the damage anymore. Right, that's fine. An all attack, I can deal with that. That's okay. So, get your meltdown in now. I could actually just use Chaos Wave to guarantee that he's going to be dead, because afterwards, that'll be when he's got the regen, so maybe that's the best time for me to do that. He's got freeze on, so I don't really need to do that even. You've got plenty of time on right behind you, mister. We've got Blinks. Only Rydia doesn't, but next turn I'll just use Radiant Breath again. Although he's got freeze on, so I don't even need to do that. Yeah, while he's got the Hyoro up, I think now's when I'm going to use my last Chaos Wave. Because then at least that's done. And it's not eking into my turns, and then he's definitely, like, on time for damage. So, Meteor. Just use all the free skills and then use Riot Blade at the end. I do like the turn hoggers a lot more than I used to. I used to really be against it, but then I realised that I do enjoy them quite a lot. I think it's because a lot of people were very vocal about their disdain for it, as saying it's cheap and stuff, and I kind of took that on myself. But I actually really like them. Like, Tidus has really grown on me. Like, really grown on me. I really didn't like him. Oh yeah, I'm way ahead of damage, but I just thought, well, I've got to use the Riot Blade. I've got to use the Chaos Wave at some point, right? I have to use it eventually. Right, that won't do anything. It might affect... Oh no, it didn't even affect Rydia that bad. Okay, that's fine. So you've still got one turn of that, so that's cool. And I don't want to have to use that just yet. Yep, you're regenning. You can't gain bravery either. That's hilarious. At that point then, let's go with a flare sword. Because screw it. He can't gain bravery while the aura's up. That's really funny. I just didn't even think about that. He can now. But that's fine, because Rydia is going to get a turn before him, so... dual cast. Oh no, Meteor while he's got that, because I can still hit that. And then this turn we need to Radiant Breath. While you have quite that much going on, I think we need to Radiant Breath that one, because I don't really fancy taking 150k to the face, if I'm perfectly honest. Yeah, no. No, I don't want that. I don't want it. Thank you. Stop with Spellblade. It doesn't really matter at this point, let's be honest. Dual cast. That won't do anything. And then this last... I'm just going to Radiant Breath again, because the last thing he's able to do. Although I don't really need to. I'm going to do it again just to be on the safe side, because I'm paranoid like that. So C65, and then do it again so I've got the... at least make a use of the free skill. But he'll be dead after this turn anyway. Sometimes I have a habit of being too careful, I think. And then you can't die, so just HP+. I think we've balanced that out quite nicely, actually. There was only one turn where he couldn't do anything. Okay, well, I was right to Radiant Breath, because he does act straight away afterwards. HP+ for me, Terra. Yeah, we timed that pretty well, didn't we, actually? That worked out very nice. We only had one turn where he wasn't able to die, so that's really, really useful. So, yeah, it's cool to make use of some of these characters. If anything, I could probably redo the left gate if I do happen to get Laguna BT, so that I can save him for something later. Because he was pretty much just window dressing, let's be honest. So, I might turn around and try and save him later on. But the party worked really well. So that's going to be all for today and this week on Dissidia. Next week we are going to be doing, obviously, Irvin and Thancred, bless him, in his event. And we're going to be doing Should You Pulls on those. Sunday, actually, if you are about on Sunday morning, I'm going to be doing another stream for Dissidia, but we're going to be discussing a future pulls video for the FR era, because I think that now is a good time for us to do that, because the era of FR is a lot more... easy to give advice on than this era, because really with this era you can pull on whatever the hell you wanted and no one cared. So if you're up for that, come and join me on stream on Sunday, and that would be absolutely wonderful as well. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, click the bell for notification on any new videos I might be making, whether they be Dissidia or otherwise, particularly other ones, because I am very much battling the algorithm for YouTube at the moment, so any support that you have for those just by clicking on the button and watching them would be very, very valuable. Thank you ever so much, and I will see you next time. Take care.